can spend and donate. I'll spend my money well.
Education and hard work set me up to excel.
It's a recipe for success.
Should have thought about that, I guess.
Money lets me share.
I better prepare. Saving's a good lesson to learn.
Because a penny saved is a penny earned.
Teach kids how to earn, save, spend, and donate. Visit chachingusa.org.
Looking for the perfect weekend getaway? Love Lansing like a local. And we promise, you'll love Lansing just as much as we do.
We rejoin the action in the Lemonade League. I'm Jesse Goldberg-Strassler, joined by Adam Jacksa. In the top of the first inning, the Lugnuts just took the lead. After a Colin Cornwell ground out to third and a Mark Connolly ground out to shortstop, Zaid Walker doubled to left, moved to third base on a throwing error by catcher Garrett Lanker. And then he scored on a wild pitch by starting pitcher for the Locos, Christopher Schmies. It is 1-0 Lugnuts, and here come the Locos. Brandon Shire, Zach Hickey, and Kate Preston against this man, the left-hander Adam Dorstowitz from Kalamazoo.
Well, you talked about him in the open, Jesse. This will be his third start tonight, 6th appearance in the league. He's given up 18 hits, including a home run, 9 earned runs, but the best numbers for him, although he's given up 8 walks, 12 strikeouts. He can get swings and misses if he's locating with his pitches. And the Lugnuts have given him an early lead, something they haven't been able to do much throughout this 5-game losing streak.
He'll begin against Brandon Shire. Shire batting currently at a .250 clip, but he takes ball 1 up. Shire drew 3 more walks yesterday. He has walked 18 times in 11 games. His on-base percentage is .615. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just amazing stuff, Adam. We've been kind of enjoying the fact of Zach Hickey chasing Shire for the walks title. Hickey walked twice more yesterday. Ball and 2 strikes in Shire.
Yeah, and this isn't typically where Shire is in the order. It's usually Adam Purdy. So an opportunity for a guy like Shire, gets on base a ton. That's exactly who you want in the top of your order.
Dorstowitz is 1-2, and we will keep it right here.
But you're right, Jesse. 3 walks last night. Not only did he get on base, he scored all 3 times as well.
Adam Dorstowitz so far through 11 innings has struck out 12. He has walked 8. League is batting .367 against him. Curveball called strike 3. Their strikeout number 13. And down goes Shire.
That's why Dorstowitz is lethal. He's got that breaking ball. You see how big that hook was on it, and it just froze Shire the first time that he threw it tonight. Here it is one more time. Watch the 12-6 on this. That's up over his eye level and drops in belt high. Shire had no answer for that. Excellent strikeout pitch.
Nearly fooled his catcher, Hunter Lay, as well. Next up is Zach Hickey. Ball 1 up and wide. The catcher is Lay. Andrew Morrow's at first. At second, Van Acker. The shortstop is Mark Connolly, and at third base, Logan Welch. That's up and in. Nearly struck Zach. In the outfield, Joey Paywan is in left. In center field, Colin Cornwell. And in right field, Zaid Walker.
You want to know why the Locos have been so good offensively the last few games?
Sure.
I'd love to know. The walks. And these 2 guys, Shire and Hickey, combined over 30 walks in this league.
Strike 1 called in the inside corner. Adam, the Lugnuts 2 days ago scored 11 runs. Yesterday they scored 16 runs, 27 runs in 2 games. You know how many combined walks they had? in those 2 games?
A lot.
27. Strike 2 for Hickey. 12 walks 2 days ago and 15 more walks yesterday.
And that's the big difference in this league. They've walked 106 times, comparable to the Lugnuts 75.
It is Hickey battling Dorstowitz now. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the first inning, and the Lugnuts leading 1-0.
Like, you like the average, Jesse. That's always important. But the on-base percentage is so much more important because it doesn't matter how you get on. You find ways to get on, and that's how you score runs.
Full count for Hickey.
I mean, this guy's eye, Zach's eye, is tremendous. Doesn't swing at anything out of the zone. I can't think of a time he's swung or chased a pitch out of the zone.
3-2. He draws ball 4. Zach Hickey is on for the 17th walk for Hickey in the Lemonade League.
Consistency. You love a guy like Zach Hickey in your order. He started to hit a little bit more lately, but you have to throw him strikes. He is one of the most disciplined hitters in this league, if not the most disciplined.
Brings up the number 3 batter, Cade Preston. Ball 1. One on, one gone for the Locos, looking to respond immediately to the Lugnuts tally in the top half. Shot foul into the netting just beyond the Lugnuts dugout. Hickey 1 for 1 in stealing bases. Held on by Michigan State's Andrew Morrow. Cade Preston gets into 1 to left. Joey Paywan is back at the wall. It's gone! At the top of Home Run Hill, a 2-run shot for Preston. 2-1 Locos.
All 3 of his home runs in this league have gone to the same spot, right out to Home Run Hill. And we talked about why walks are so important, because that makes that a 2-run shot instead of just a solo home run. But what a swing by Cade Preston, the 2 Chippewas, helping the Locos get off to an excellent start.
Cade Preston serving it high and deep, and Paywan running out of room right below the video board. His league-leading 3rd homer, his league-leading 13th and 14th RBIs. Now Michael Steigels rips 1 foul down the left side. He has such great raw power, Cade Preston.
And remember, it took him about a week and a half, 2 weeks to really get going into his groove. It's almost like when he hit that first home run, that's when he settled in.
The pitch to Steigels. Curveball outside. Feel like we could say the same thing for Steigels. Although he has not gotten the power going like Cade Preston, his bat was quiet early on, and you expected him to be right in the middle part of this Locos order, a key contributor. 2-1.
And again, that's why this Locos offense is perked up. Certainly had Purdy all season long, but Preston, Hickey has come around, Steigels, McCormick.
Curveball drops high. 3-1 for Steigels with Alex McCormack waiting on deck.
You can add Matthew Williams to that list. I mean, McCormick and Williams, your 5 and 6 hitters tonight, both had 4 driven in last night.
Strike in the inside corner at the knees. Count is full.
And this depth is kind of the way we look at this and are salivating over the Locos depth is what we were looking at the Lugnuts depth before they started to lose these games to the Locos. It's flip-flops.
Payoff is skied down the right side. Morrow, the first baseman, out of room. And we will try it once again at 3-2 for Steigels. Today is the last day, right, Adam, that we are expecting to see the Central Michigan Chippewas players. Cade Preston, Zach Hickey, and some pitchers as well. Logan Buchkowski, Jordan Patty, etc. Oh, tomorrow, I beg your pardon. So finishing off the weekend, Third baseman Welch throws high to first. Steigels is on.
That'll be interesting. I think might be an error there on Logan Welch. He fielded it cleanly, just had to make the throw, and he pulled Morrow off the bag. So looks like they're going to go E5 on that as Steigels reaches.
Now here's Alex McCormack. Swing and a miss. McCormack had himself a ball game yesterday. Knocked in 4 runs, a double, 2 walks, all of that out of the number 7 spot in the order. Steigels back in. Here he is batting 5th today. His batting average is .296, on base percentage .459, slugging .556. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Good stuff from the Grand Valley State Laker. Just completed his redshirt freshman year, only played in 4 games, and then the college baseball season was halted. So looking for some time to be playing for the Lakers coming up. An 0-2 from Dorstowitz.
Well, this has been a good first inning for Dorstowitz in terms of hitting the zone and forcing the batters to make contact. You just look at the home run. That was the mistake. That third pitch to Preston, he didn't miss it.
1-2, hammer to right. This ball's back, and it too is gone. Out to the Chevy Terrace. It is McCormack's second homer in the Lemonade League, a 2-run shot, and it's 4-1.
Wow. We talked about Alex McCormack's power sneaking up on us when he hit his first home run to dead center. There it is again, rocketed to right. My goodness, Preston and McCormack showing off in this first inning for the Locos.
There comes the pitching coach Riley McCauley out to the mound for the Lugnuts. What a shot, up to the top of the Chevy Terrace. Watch that yellow baseball bouncing around out there. That's the fun part about these baseballs being yellow. Got some good visibility as McCormack launches it out of sight and takes that round trip tour.
So, and that's the big thing with Dorstowitz. We talked about coming in. He's going to throw strikes. He's got the potential to get strikeouts, but he now leads the league with 3 home runs allowed. And those 2 pitches that he gave up for long balls were demolished.
Just to turn our attention back to McCormack, Adam. So he really has not played very much at Grand Valley State. It is going to be interesting to watch his career because of what we've seen him do at the plate here in the Lemonade League.
Yeah, he's a good one for the Lakers. They're going to be happy to have him back next spring, and certainly the way that he develops and grows. Got to keep an eye on Alex McCormack.
Matthew Williams takes ball 1. Williams had himself a game yesterday, 2 for 4, a couple of 2-run singles.
Is that our first 2 home run inning, Jesse?
I think so. Williams shoots it on the line to shortstop Connolly. Out number 2.
How deflating is this for the Lugnuts? You get across that first run, finally take that lead that we were talking about. Zaid Walker gets on with the double, comes in to score, and then right back in the bottom of the first, you've given up a 4 spot.
It's different, though. It's not like there were 3, 4, 5 walks. 1 walk, 1 2-run homer. 1 error, another 2-run homer. And now Ben Compton.
But still, from being up 1 to now being down 3, and like you said, it's not the walks. It's got to be more deflating since the pitching has been pretty solid outside of 2 long hits.
Exactly. That curveball gets away from Dorstowitz. Deflating is right. And we've seen the Lugnuts have to work hard for their runs. Dorstowitz to Compton. Oh, what you don't want to do here is now start losing the zone. But it's 3 balls and no strikes in the number 7 batter in the Locos order. Garrett Lanker's on deck. There are the Jackson faces in the crowd right behind Compton. On the 3-0, there's ball 4, and a second walk given out by Dorstowitz. Here comes Garrett Lanker.
Well, you got to go right after Garrett Lanker because he's a guy that hasn't had a ton of hits in this league, but he'll take advantage of balls that aren't in the zone, and he's drawn, a good amount of walks, good OBP, so got to come right after him to get that final out.
There's a called strike 1 as we're looking at a 30-pitch inning right now for Adam Dorstowitz.
He's only given up those 2 hits, but they were big ones.
Lanker fouls it back. Garrett Lanker 3 for 16 in the Lemonade League. 2 singles, a double, 6 runs batted in. He too is coming to the end of his Lemonade League tenure. He'll have to return to the Colorado School of Mines, have to fly out of state. Breaking ball bouncing in, or drive out of state. We are going to see how these two teams are composed change quite a lot. As this weekend comes to an end and then going into next week, the end of the Lemonade League. Today here we have game number 15. Game tomorrow, a game Monday, and then we take a little bit of a break. Compton runs, pitches high, throw down to second base, 1 hop. The tag by Acker, no, safe the call, Compton in there. Van Acker is not too sure he understands that call.
Yeah, Van Acker, well, he took the punishment. He held in there to put the tag on, and it looked like he got some spikes up around his legs. And you can see the disgust on his face. He thought he got him. As we get another look, here's Compton coming in. Acker with the tag. It's close.
Really close. The road did beat him. 3-2, swung at and missed. Don't worry about it. Dorstowitz strikes out Garrett Lanker. However, Cade Preston and Alex McCormack hit 2-run homers. And as we go to the second inning, it is 4-1 Locos.
While the Lugnuts' actual 25th anniversary will have to wait until 2021, you can still purchase a piece of history. Limited quantities of the 25th anniversary bobblehead series presented by Sparrow, Physicians Health Plan, and Michigan Student Aid are available right now. The set features former Lugnut greats Mark Pryor, Noah Syndergaard, Bo Bichette, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Supplies are limited, so order yours online at LansingLugnuts.com. Shop all of your Lugnuts and Locos needs at the Nuts and Bolts store. And just added official Lemonade League shirts. You can visit online at lugnuts.milbstore.com or visit in person. Just a reminder, masks are required for in-store shopping. Go Nuts and Vamos Locos.
Hey, check out the item of the homestand, Adam.
Yeah, a great t-shirt. We've also got those coveted Locos hats. And look at the dry fit yellow shirt. A lot of options, so make sure you check out the Nuts and Bolts store.
Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process. Made pure. Nothing tastes like White Claw hard seltzer.
A 1-2 punch. Home runs by Cade Preston and Alex McCormack have given the Locos a 4-1 lead as we open up the top of the second. Now the right-hander Christopher Schmies now has a 4-1 lead at his back, dealing to Joey Paywan. 2 balls and no strikes. Pay 1, Acker, and Welch here, 6, 7, 8 in the order. We've seen Joey Paywan batting everywhere in the Lugnuts order. At the top, at the bottom, here he is right in the middle, hitting 6th and taking ball 3. Paywan quietly, a .417 batting average. More walks than strikeouts, 9-7. And a 3-0 from Schmies. Strike in the outside corner. Schmies in the first inning allowed a 2-out double to Zaid Walker, who then took third on a throwing error by the catcher Lanker. Wild pitched in. 3-1. Ball 4. Second walk given out by Schmies. And the Lugnuts have themselves a leadoff base runner.
This is what the Lugnuts need. They give up that 4-run spot in the bottom of the first after taking the lead in the top half of the inning. Got to come right back, put the pressure on the Locos, see if they can close in on that disadvantage that they created for themselves in the last half inning.
I mean, they kind of did, but on the other hand, Kate Preston and Alex McCormack flexed their muscles.
Yes, they did.
One home run to the top of Home Run Hill in left, the other home run to the top of the Chevrolet Terrace in right. Van Acker takes a called strike on the outside corner.
Those two have combined now for 5 of the 7 home runs in the league, Jesse. How about that?
Not bad. Not bad at all. They wanted first, nobody out. Schmies to Acker. How about that breaking ball to the outside corner?
Beautiful. Excellent pitch.
You know, Adam, I was thinking, the last 2 games have been routes, but the Locos are riding a 5-game winning streak. The first 3 were all tight. That gets through catcher Lanker. Paywan up to second. Passed ball for Garrett Lanker. One, 2. Tough take by Van Acker.
Jesse, the group chat is alive and well for this 15th
Strike one. Count is even.
Well, this is a clutch opportunity for Logan Welch. He only batted once yesterday because of how limited the hitting was against Nick O'Day. So, chance to deliver here early.
And now he's got the count in his favor.
And that's because we only played 4 innings yesterday. Welch was the only one that didn't come back to the plate for a second time. Everybody else in the lineup did, but a 4-inning shortened game because of how lopsided it was in the Locos' favor.
How about that? Paint on the outside. Welch hitting 188, but the OBP is at 435. 5 walks drawn in 9 games, plus a couple of HBPs. And he has earned a full count. Acker takes off for second, and here comes Pei One from third. Double steal for the Lugnuts, and they're back on the scoreboard, down 4-2.
Love that aggression. That's the aggression that we've come to know from the Lansing Lugnuts. A team that has swiped 53 bags in 58 tries coming in compared to the Locos' 18 steals. Locos have them in the walks, but the Lugnuts have to get on base because they're so good at swiping bags.
A 3-2 pitch now from Schmies. Gets him. First strikeout for the right-hander on the first out of the second inning.
You knew this all too well, Jesse. As a baseball team or any team in any sport, you've got to play to your strengths. The Locos are doing that every night by being patient at the plate, and the Lugnuts have started to get less and less base runners, limiting their chances to play to those stolen base strengths.
Jake Badalamenti now. Knocked down by Lanker. To third goes Acker, arriving in without a play. No, it's been very simple.